Hey, everybody. I have to make sure that I don't have anything on YouTube that is going to be making any type of noise, and I don't. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the first ever Country Mama Quickie. We're going to have a quickie today with Lisa from Yogi Hollow Farm. I'm going to bring her up in just a minute. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and make sure that you just have a lot of fun. We'll be trying to follow the chat if you have any questions for Lisa. And after I bring her up and we do our little Country Mama Quickie, which is going to be 10 minutes. Ooh, I have to set my timer. I haven't even set my timer on my phone yet. But how this is going to be is I'm going to have Lisa come up and I'm going to ask her first off, which I forgot to tell her, she's going to shoot me, is first off, I want her to tell me 5 quick things about her family, her channel, whatever she wants to share. Just 5 quick things. And then we're going to go into our quickie, rapid fire question session with her. So everybody put your hands together. I'm going to bring Lisa up and we're going to start our little interview now. So here she comes. And there she is. And it's just you and me. I don't know. We'll get some more people in here once they start hearing what's going on here. So welcome, Lisa, to the first ever official Country Mama Quickies. You're my first. Ooh. You're my
Thank
first.
You. Thanks for having me.
Everybody in the chat, welcome, welcome, welcome. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started right away here. And Lisa, what I didn't get to tell you earlier is the first part of our rapid fire is I want you to tell me 5 quick things. It could be about you, your family, your farm, anything you want. Just 5 things off the cuff, off the top of your head, 5 things that you want to share today.
We live in the Black Hills of South Dakota. We have 2 acres of land. We believe in efficient use of our land. We have lots of animals, and we love cooney pigs and Old English bulldogs.
6. That was 6, but I'm not
going to 5. It was and.
Yeah.
And.
Okay. Are you ready for your Country Mama Quickie? It's 9:33. We're going to go to 9:43. And how this is going to work is I'm going to ask you a question. You can answer the question and then say next, or you can answer the question and expound on it a little bit. Let us know what's going on in your noggin. Are you ready?
So no skipping.
No skipping. No skipping.
Okay.
And here are all of these questions. Look at all the questions. They've been shuffled.
Wow.
And I have no idea what they're going to say. So the first one is, Lisa of Yogi Hollow Farm. Have you met anyone famous and who?
I met, and I forget his name. He was the one who said the plane on Fantasy Island.
Oh, Hervé Vallechaize.
Yes, Hervé Vallechaize. I met him.
Yeah, oh, how fun.
Yep.
Okay.
In an airport.
Next or expound?
Next.
What is your most used emoji?
The laughing out loud one with the tears coming down its face on an angle.
I was going to ask you if it was on an angle. What's the last thing you bought online?
Something from Amazon.
I know.
Wait a minute. Can I look?
Yeah, because you can expound. Yeah.
Okay, I'm expounding. Hang on. I bought powdered goat milk for Grant.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be your freeze dryer.
No, I bought powdered milk for Grant.
Okay.
Goat milk because he was weaned. I'm going to expand. Goat milk for Grant because he was weaned. Not early, but we took him about a week earlier because his mama was sick. And the girl, our friend of ours who gave it to us, said, put the powdered goat milk in with his feed, and it's for good measure. There you go.
Okay. What was your first job?
I worked as a salesperson in Orbox, which was a department store, and then I also helped with security.
What is your pet peeve? Rapid fire questioning.
Hang on a minute. Oh pet peeve.
Everybody's got one.
That's all right. Ryan's laughing because he's knowing that I'm trying to pick a nice politically correct one. Do what you say what you do.
It's a good one. Okay.
When you don't, if you're not honest, that irritates me. That's my pet peeve. Keep going. Next.
That was a question for me to follow up on something. What modern invention are you most grateful for?
Freeze dryer.
What is the most adventurous moment in your life?
I can't share that on YouTube.
Oh.
It's family friendly.
Ooh.
Most adventurous moment. I got a rooster. For me, that was adventurous because
Okay.
I really liked the hens and I was really concerned about messing with the dynamics and changing that whole thing in the flock. And we got a really good rooster, but that was a hard one for me. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I would have added 50 donkeys before a rooster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how's it going?
Great.
Awesome.
Great. He's wonderful. We love him. And I think it's because we got him from a good source that we trust, and he's a really sweet rooster. So we really like him.
Good
but that
deal.
was a big thing for me.
Okay. And look at you overcame it. It was wonderful. And it was adventurous.
Yep.
Currently, what is your favorite TV show on TV, Netflix, or Hulu, or something else? What's your favorite show right now?
I love The Walking Dead, but I don't have access to it anymore. And honestly, what I do right now is watch YouTube. I don't watch TV anymore.
That's fine. That's a good answer.
I haven't watched TV since early 2020.
Okay. If you can't sleep in the middle of the night, what do you do?
Get up and watch YouTube.
What's your favorite music style or genre?
I like old school hip hop.
Hip hop. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Hip hop and rap. That's my guilty pleasure.
Awesome. If you went to space, what planet would you visit first? Don't say Uranus. Uranus.
Uranus. Just because I like the name. Or Jupiter.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate.
Awesome.
And it's got to be like Breyer's chocolate. It's got to be a good chocolate ice cream.
Okay. If you could change your name, what would you choose and why?
Oh, I would totally change my name. I was born in 68 and my name is Lisa Marie. So duh, I would totally change it. I think I would change it to Elizabeth or Sarah.
Nice. Next or expound?
What?
Next or expound?
Next.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
The egg.
Okay. Would you rather have taste buds on your fingers or on your toes, and why?
On my fingers, because my pigs like to eat my toes.
When you're alone.
I don't want to taste. I'm sorry, I'm going to expand on that one.
Expand.
I don't want to taste what's on the ground.
Okay.
Or in my shoes. There you go. Next.
Okay. When you're alone, do you dance?
Oh, yeah. It's old school hip hop.
Something you're obsessed with right now?
Piglets.
Piglets.
Farm animals, expanding the farm. Let me go next. Wait. Let's expand.
Okay.
Everything food preservation except for fermenting right now because my carrots were an epic fail.
I saw that. I've been there.
I totally want, we love Grant and all the pigs that we have, but I can't wait to breed. And I want more animals.
That's
and
still
Ryan's
obsessing
dying.
over the piggies. You're obsessing over it.
I am. And Ryan's dying in the background because he's like, oh God, here we go. Next.
Finish this sentence.
Uh-oh.
Got a fly in my face. I feel pretty when?
I feel pretty when I shower and go see my pigs.
There you go.
And I have mud on my ankles because they give me little snouty kisses.
And then you're thankful that you don't have taste buds on your toes.
Amen. Amen, sister.
If your life was a made-for-TV movie, who would play you?
Oh, I'm not good with celebrities. Country Mama Musings?
I accept.
Okay, good.
And then I would win an Emmy, and I would say, "You love me. You really love me."
That's right. That's right.
Are you early, on time, or late?
Ryan's laughing in the background, so I'm going to say late. He has to expand. He has to tell me AIS. We're going to leave it at that. But yeah, whenever we go somewhere, I say to him, what time AIS? And I'm there.
I always tell people, tell me 30 minutes late or early or something. So I think I have to be there at 9 when it really starts at 9:30 because I'm going to show up at 9:30.
Yeah. And Ryan, on the other hand, would like to be 4 hours early.
What is your favorite candy?
Chocolate. I don't like any other candy. I just like chocolate. And my guilty pleasure is M&Ms, plain M&Ms.
Awesome. Who would you like to meet?
I'd like to meet new pigs. No. Who would I like to meet? I'd like to meet the dude from Homestead, Austin. He's a YouTube channel.
Oh, I'll have to check that. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he started in Connecticut, then he was in Pennsylvania, and it was him and his wife. There's something about them that I do like, and that I'm drawn to, and I feel inspired by. So I would like to meet them. I feel that they are, even though they are very large now, I think they're somewhat grounded.
Last question. You ready? Because 10 minutes is up already.
Go,
Do
go,
you
go.
have hidden talent?
I raise pigs.
There you go. Ding, 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 ding. You're done. You did great. Yay!
Thank you. That was so fun.
See, it's not the normal homesteading questions. It's just kind of like off the cuff. It's a quickie with Mama.
I love it. This is awesome. I
Did you
love
have a
it. You
good
had Ryan
time?
laughing in the background. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. That was so cool.
Well, thank you for being my first quickie.
Oh, no problem. I love being your first quickie.
That was fun. So everybody who's joined us in the chat, we have 14 people in our interview right now. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. I'm going to put the link up. Now, I told everybody this is a 10-minute interview. It's a quickie. The interview portion is done, but we're going to open up to an open panel. If anybody wants to come up, just make sure that your background noise is turned down. You don't have any screaming children or dogs. And that your YouTube channel is muted so that it doesn't carry over and we don't have anything over. So I'm going to put the link up. And I think when I put the link up, I think Lisa is going to just turn off her camera and run real quick and go put your chickens up. Is that what you said you're going to do?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to invite anybody who wants to come up and chat. And before I do that, though, I am going to tell everybody over in the chat, if you would like to have a Country Mama Quickie, all you have to do is find my email in my YouTube about section. Email me. We'll get you on the calendar for a quickie. I have my first threesome coming up next week.
Oh, I was looking at the chat and Michael said, did anyone take notes? If not, I did. Lisa likes pigs. Yes, I do. I do.
Lisa likes pigs.
Daz said he was upset that I was not the answer to some of those questions, Lisa. Sorry.
Oh.
Hey, Lisa Colovi. And then Daz said something earlier. Where is it? I want to find it because it was really funny. He said something about me jamming in the car. Well, Daz, I would love to watch you. I would love to meet you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, who wouldn't love to meet Daz? That's true. I think
Daz
there are a lot of people over in the chat that I would love to meet. And who have I met in the chat? Nobody but Lisa. She was my first of many things.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I'm looking for Daz's comment. I'm kind of bummed I can't find it.
Okay, guys, there's the link to the chat if you'd like to come on. And it's just an open panel. After Lisa comes back from putting her chickens away, you can ask her questions or and she has the right to just say next.
So if you give me literally 2 minutes. I'm going to walk down to the coop, do a head count, close the door, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right back. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Hey, that was a fun quickie. It was painless. It was fun. We learned a little bit about Lisa. And I really like this type of format of questioning and interviewing because so many of us are doing interviews within our own homestead community. And I don't want to say they're the same questions. Everybody has their own unique style, but it's all about homesteading. And I want to get to know you guys a little bit more on a personal level, what makes you tick. And so we came up with Country Mama Quickies. So I do have the link over in the chat if anybody wants to come up for open forum. And if not, then, we'll just kind of chat a little bit with Lisa and then we'll wrap it up for the night. I know it's late, but I know there were so many. Sweeney, hey, Sweeneys. And I've missed everything going on in the chat. So forgive me if you've said something and I haven't caught on to it. It was a little bit stressful reading all of the questions and trying to keep an eye on a timer. Okay, Sarah would like to make a reservation for, she's talking about a reservation for something with Daz. She can't handle the heat in this kitchen. You guys email me if you would like to come up and have a quickie with Country Mama. I think it would be a lot of fun. I have a whole bunch of questions, much more than what we asked Lisa today. And as you can see, the 10 minutes went pretty quick. So professional. Uh-oh, we're going to have to fix that. I don't want to be professional. Oh, hey, Modest Moon Gazer. I love your sticker, by the way. I just got my stickers, and they're teeny tiny little stickers, but I'm still going to start sending some out. But if you do a Quickie Mommy, a Country Mama Quickie, you'll be sure to get a sticker. I will send them out to anybody who comes up for an interview. First time to watch you live, just wanted to stop by. Well, thank you, Gardening with Goody. I hope you liked the format. It was kind of just a rapid fire, asking Lisa some questions so we could get to know her a little bit better as a person as opposed to a homesteader. I don't know who you're asking about stickers. If you're asking Modest Moon Gazer, I want to know where they got their stickers as well. I got mine on, I can't even think of it now. My brain is so fried today. Where did I get my stickers? Vistaprint. That's where I got them. I got them on Vistaprint. Hey, AZ Highland Homestead. How's everybody doing? Sticker Mule for Modest Moon Gazer. I really did like that one. Okay, so we have Sweeney Creek coming up.
G'day,
Hi.
guys. Hey.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Thought I'd just take a little break. I thought I might just jump on and show you the project I'm working on at the moment.
Yeah. What you got going on? Did you catch any snakes today?
No snakes today. It's all been pretty quiet. So it's gone a little bit cooler here at the moment. So, yeah, haven't had any call-outs today, which is good because I've had things to do. So, here we go. So this here is an old dog kennel.
Uh-huh.
That we had up the back a long time ago, and the roof's off at the moment. And we're extending it out the front with a frame. Like so. And that's all going to be enclosed in wire. And then we're going to convert the lid so that you can lift it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then the chicken feed is going to be in there, and our little chicks that are currently in the brooder are going to come into here, because we've got some in the brooder that need to go out into the chicken run, but they're too small to go out with the big chickens at the moment. So we're going to put them in this out in the chicken run and give them a chance to acclimatise to each other and get to know each other.
Oh, that'll be
so
nice.
They can see each other. Yeah, they can see each other through the wire. And then our incubator at the moment is popping chickens out left, right, and centre. So where the current batch is, we need that free so we can put them under the heat lamp and let them grow up a little bit.
Very nice.
Yeah. So
guys, I do want to tell
yeah.
everybody in the chat on the side, if you want to ask Lisa any questions, put them in all caps and tag me in it so I can see whether you've got a question for her, or you can come up on the live on our little panel here, and Lisa can either answer the question or pass.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
Nice.
I can't respond.
A really nice little, that's a nice little chicken run.
Yeah. We've got about 8 or so, and they're about 6 weeks old. So they'll just live in there for a few more weeks, and the other chickens can sort of get to know them, and then they'll come out of there, and then the ones that are currently popping out in the incubator can go into this one then. So yeah, it just gives them a chance to sort of acclimatise to the flock without getting the living bejesus beat out of them.
It'll be a nice rotation.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I'll show you something else out here. This is way cool. I hope you can see it. It's a bit shady up there. I don't know if you can see up there. Can you see up in the
Barn
shadow up
swallows?
there?
Are they
They're-
mud nests for barn
Yeah, they're
swallows?
bird's nests for what we call a fairy martin.
A fairy martin.
Yeah, so they've been flying around left, right, and centre, building that nest up there. So there's about 7, 8 nests up there at the moment. But, yeah, they're really cool. They zip around and carry on.
We have something similar here. They build the mud nests up in our barn when we had a barn, and then they come back every year. The same birds will come back every year for as long as we have them.
Yeah, no, they do the same thing here. So they love to come back to the same spot. So the little ones will learn that's their home. So we're going to try and put something up there next year to try and dissuade them from camping there. But anyway, see what happens.
Gardening with Goody had a question. Hey, Sweeney's. I'm sorry, I don't know your first name.
Steve and Julianne on this channel.
Oh,
yeah.
Bomber Steve, right?
Yeah, Bomber Steve and Julianne from Tweenie. Yes.
Hello, Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, I've missed a couple questions. I apologize, guys. And I asked you to put them in caps, and you did. And I'm a dork. And I have my readers on.
Anyway, I'm just going to jump off. I just wanted to jump on and show you this chicken coop because
Well, I think it's wonderful work. You should be very proud. We want to see more of it.
Yeah, look, and what we really like, we had the dog kennel up the back, and all the wood's recycled. It's come from pallets and that. So, we haven't gone out and bought a single new thing for this. So it's just reuse, repurpose, recycle, and it's a good message for everybody.
Real quick, Steve, since you're in Australia, what's your favorite candy?
My favourite candy, we call them lollies over here. So
fantails. You're supposed to say fantails.
Yeah, look, I don't mind fantails. My favourite is actually either a Chiquito or a flake. Now, a Chiquito is an Australian chocolate bar that you guys probably wouldn't have it over there. It's sort of got like a caramelly centre in it. It's really nice. But and flake is a thin Cadbury chocolate that's sort of they drizzle it into a bar, so it's really light and fluffy. It's it's really nice.
Steve, email me. Let's get you on here for a rapid fire quickie with Mama.
Okay, you're on. We'll do it. We'll come on and have a chat about that channel.
Down under.
Talk you into eating some Vegemite. It'd be great.
Oh. No.
No? Okay. I'll catch you later, guys.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Same. Okay, so Mrs. E3 Farmstead, Sarah wants to know, what groups or rapper do you like to listen to?
I love Kanye West's music. I do not care for his shenanigans. I like some Jay-Z. I mean, I'll be honest, if it's old school hip hop, I will listen to a lot of it. Run DMC and all that. I like to listen to that stuff when I'm cleaning and in the car. I think my all-time favorite song is Gold Digger.
The one that comes to my mind is like, jump, jump. Everybody want to jump, jump. No?
No.
Is that the wrong genre?
No. It's just a thing. Gold Digger comes on in this house and I'm nuts. So
I could sweep my floor to that song. And then I jump, the dust would go everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anything is great. Absolutely.
Kansas Misfits wants to know, probably from most in the chat, how do you get stickers?
I ordered my stickers from Sticker Mule. They were more costly than most other sticker places. However, I was extremely satisfied with the quality. In fact, out of all my stickers, that's all I have left.
Ooh.
So I'm going to be ordering more, but I feel that the quality is waterproof. I know it's hard to see here. I mean, Country Mama and some of you guys in the chat have my stickers. but they're that vinyl, and I plan to put them on things like we have them on the side by side, we have them on vehicles. So I feel that it's serving the purpose and it was well worth the money, and I would spend it again.
You know, I went to the thrift store this week to look for a window for a sticker window.
Yeah.
But I knew I wasn't going to get a sticker window. I knew I wanted something unique. What I really went for, and I did not find, is I wanted a mannequin leg.
Oh my God.
I wanted to put all of my stickers on a mannequin leg.
That's so cool. Were you going to make a lamp?
If they would have had a mannequin leg lamp, I would have gotten that. But I didn't find a mannequin leg lamp or a mannequin leg or an arm or even the bust. I couldn't find anything. So I found this cute little file cabinet for $2.
Oh,
And I'm going to put a cabinet next to me here where we're going to be doing our quickies. And I could put my stickers and magnets on the file cabinet. And then I can keep all of my correspondence with you guys and the letters and my own stickers and my business cards. I can just keep them right there, and I can pull them out when I need them. And it's all centrally located. And I'm going to put a glass top on it so my stickers are under glass. So if I put my drink there, I won't ruin the stickers.
that's really cool. I like that idea.
And it can go with me wherever I go. So if I eventually move upstairs and do interviews upstairs in my craft room, I can do that. So
Well,
your sticker will be going on my file cabinet.
Oh, can I show our sticker window?
Yes, show it. Show everybody your
I have
sticker window. And
two
I'll
of
go with the
them.
next question.
We recently replaced all of our windows, which was crazy, but really well needed. We've already noticed a huge difference with our heat, and it was worth it. It's just one of those things you never want to do, but it's important, especially living in a cold climate. So I kept 2 of the slider windows for my sticker window, and I'm glad I did because it's like they're filling up quickly. Hang on.
Grab your sticker window. I'll go to the next question. I'll cue it up. Oh, that's filling up. I recognize some of those.
Oop, there we go.
I see one little spot where there's a spot for my little 2-inch sticker.
And
Because
it's
I'm a
right
size
there.
queen and I got a little one.
Let me put it back.
I got my stickers and Jim says, "What size are those?" And I said, "They're 2-inch." He goes, what size are Yogis?" And I said, "Those are 3-inch." He says, "Next time you're getting the 3-inch." Okay.
Well, I mean, the sticker window has worked out because I lean it against a wall in my living room. So I haven't had to hang it or anything, and it looks great. If we need to hang it, we can. We've got room back here.
And then you're going to put lights behind it, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's going to be so cool. So cool.
Yep.
So DB Acres wants to know, Lisa, do you still have your khaki Campbells?
Yes. We have 2 khaki Campbell Drake ducks, and we're still on the fence. We had 5 ducks as chicks in the spring, and unfortunately 3 were attacked by a predator and killed. So we have 2 remaining, and they're 2 drakes. And since they're 2 drakes in the homesteading world, I can either get a female or we may dispatch them. And quite honestly,
do you sing Drake to them?
What's that?
Do you sing Drake to them?
Oh yeah.
Does that help?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Absolutely. I'm worried about them going into the winter because they refuse to go in their house that we gave them with tons of hay to keep them warm. And I know it breaks your heart, and I'm sorry, but we may process them and decide to move forward next year, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay. So Green Acre wants to know, Lisa, what is one of your favorite memories with Ryan? I can answer this one for you. It's when they came through Iowa and they had lunch with me, and then they tried to kidnap me, and everybody in the parking lot watched.
Ryan. I actually have a more favorite memory. I just don't know if Ryan wants me to share it on YouTube.
Oh, share it. Do
Ryan.
it. Do it.
I don't know. I think it's kind of personal. He said he guesses he'll be fine.
Oh, but when they say it that way.
Hold on. Let me mute it for a second and get permission.
Okay.
Only because I want to be respectful.
Of course. Who in here can read lips? She says, remember that time when we went to the beach and there was a whale and we made the whale blush. Okay, now she's coming back. Shh. Don't act like we weren't talking about her. You could hear everything I said, couldn't you?
Yes, I only muted myself, not you. So I know that I know Michael is a really good family man, and so that's why I'm going to go out on a limb and share something really personal.
Only what you're comfortable with. I don't ever want anybody to be uncomfortable.
No, that's why I asked Ryan, because I don't want to embarrass him, because this is him too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When we were dating, and I'm not going to go into all the details, but I'm just going to say that at one point while we were dating, Ryan had said he was falling in love with me, and that's something that I will never ever forget, because I was feeling the same way. So it was really, really sweet. And
it was
20
that
years
one
later,
moment.
yeah, 20 years later, I feel the same way. I hope he does. But I remember that moment as being above all else. But I think the other thing would be when we moved to South Dakota, and he had given me some presents and some flowers and a card and thanked me, which is, he's your husband. You don't need to be thanked. But he did, and just said, thank you for supporting me, because I followed him out here.
It's the acknowledgement that's important. Yeah. He didn't have to, but he acknowledged. That's really sweet.
Yeah. And
Thank
he buys
you,
me
Ryan.
farm animals.
He what?
He buys me farm animals. That's why I let him name them. He can name whatever he wants.
I like that Blake Shelton song, I'll name the dogs and you name the kids.
Oh, see, I'm not a fan of country, so that's good to know.
It's a cute song. He sings about their relationship, and he says, you name the kids and I'll name the dogs.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing. But I've named I think I've named all the dogs in this house right now. Okay, let's see.
Ryan's a good man, so I'll keep him.
He is. I think you should keep him. I'm trying to scroll down to see if we have any more questions.
While you're looking, can I answer one that I saw?
Yes, of course.
Jason at Gardening with Goody asked me how we are surviving the snow. We're surviving it quite well. We had a beautiful, warm couple of days, and the snow is melting, and it's delightful. And tomorrow we're under a winter storm watch for over 8 inches.
No. And that means you sending it right to me.
I know. And you know what the worst part about it is I was telling Ryan, it's sort of like when you have children, right? When you have children and they're in school, and all year long, you're school mom or school dad, right? You got to be on it. You got to do this. You got to do your homework. You got to do this. You got to go to bed, all that stuff. And then summer comes along, and you're summer mom or summer dad, and you're like, can I go sleep at so-and-so's house? And you're like, sure. That's how I feel right now, because we go from using hoses and no electrical cords to having electrical cords draped across the yard, to using the side-by-side to transport buckets because our hoses freeze, even though we drain them every day. So I had that one day, 2 days of cold weather, and I said to Ryan, we need a hydrant now.
Yes.
The problem is we're really rocky.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to figure that out, but it's all good. I'm just
whining. The bucket brigade. I've had to do the bucket brigade. It's gruesome. So I empathize.
Well, you want to know something? Ryan and I have been talking about this for years, and we are firm believers in smarter, not harder. And we have that side by side. And the other day I said, you know what? This is ridiculous. I'm not carrying 2 5-gallon pails. They went in the back of the side by side. I drove down to the pasture and took care of the ladies, and everything was great with my world.
That's the perfect way to do it.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Whoops. I didn't even look to see who wrote it. I just saw the caps.
You ate it.
I was going to say, you guys haven't had dinner yet?
We ate dinner. Okay. He's laughing. So on the days that I'm home, it's my job to take care of the animals and my job to cook. On the days that I work, he takes care of the animals and cooks, because he's home earlier and home later in the morning than I am. So I was home today, and as usual, Lisa forgot to take something out because I'm not used to this new routine. So I took out 2 of our pork chops, defrosted them, threw them in the crock pot with some of that nectarine rosemary concoction I came up with. And then I came home at lunch and said, well, we took out steak yesterday for dinner, but didn't eat it because we had a late lunch. So I was like, well, good. You have dinner for tomorrow then.
There you go.
So he cooked tonight.
All right.
Yeah, that with the Swiss chard.
I don't know what this is.
NWA, Easy E. I don't know Easy E, but I do know I'm NWA. Absolutely.
Or are they band? Are they hip hop artists?
Yeah. I'm really bad at knowing names. I'm going to be honest. I listen to it if it's got a good beat, and I'll admit I buy the explicit version.
Ooh.
I do not buy I believe I have the right to listen to explicit.
Absolutely. You know, she's got her windows up and she's like,
oh, well, you saw my short, didn't you? I was walking around going, shout outs, pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. You know, I was going to ask, when I have that individual, you know, does he have a catchphrase? And we all know what it is. But do you have a catchphrase for your channel? Is there something you always say or something you want to start interjecting? Like mine is salutations.
Yeah, you're good at that. I'm like, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Lisa. The other thing is today we named our cooking thing Yummies with Yogi, because you got to eat.
Nice.
So
hashtag put it on a T.
Yeah. So the name of the series will be Yummies with Yogi, but the catch line will be because you got to eat, because that's really all I'm about.
Nice.
Cooking.
That's a great catch line. And I want to thank you, Lisa, because I was really struggling for my catch line for this interview series that I want to put up. And you and I were chatting back and forth, and I was throwing some names out. You were throwing some names out, and we were both kind of like, yeah, that's okay. But then I said to Lisa while we were chatting, I said, you know, it's just going to be a quick interview. And it's like,
yep.
Country Mama Quickies. Oh, that was it. Come have a quickie with Country Mama.
I found Daz's comment, if you don't mind. It said, yeah, okay, wait a minute. Nick at Arizona Highland said Eazy-E was a member of NWA. Okay, and Dre and Cube. Yeah, I do like Dre and Cube. But Daz said, watch Lisa rap in the car on the way by the pressure can. Yeah, that was California Love.
Now, see, I think people just wouldn't expect that of you. And that's what I love about this format is now we know a little bit more because you shared with us some of it. We're learning a little bit more about your taste in music, and my nose itches.
Garden State Gardener said I was selected in the pumpkin carving contest on Wide Family Farm. I'll have to look into that. I didn't get a chance to attend tonight.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that.
Oh, look at Mrs. E3 said those poor piggies probably know some colorful language.
I bet they do. And if we could understand what they said, you know, they'd be dropping a line or two.
Oh yeah,
Sarah wants to know, do I need a pen pal?
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. We're both talking. You're looking, I'm looking. Sarah, is there a pen pal thing starting again? I do pen pals. I'll write. My address is in my YouTube. If you want to write me, I'll write you back. Or is this a joke that I'm missing?
Michael at Green Acre, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing you know what with.
Ooh, fudge?
Yeah. Definite fudge.
There's one for you.
Oh, we like Biggie too. Ryan just came over and he's like Biggie. Sean Puffy Combs.
I grew up with a little boy who used to call me Pippi Longstocking, and he is a lawyer for one of those guys. We'll leave that at that. So, do you know about these people that AZ Highland Home? I don't know if it's AZ or Arizona. I see the Arizona flag. I'm going to say Arizona Highland Homestead.
Arizona Highland Homestead. That's Nick,
yeah.
And Danielle is his woman.
Can't remember names. Is his woman?
Yeah, I like to say that because I never know what everybody's situation is, so I just like to say woman or man. I've heard of Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill. like I said, I'm really bad with names. I may like songs, but I don't always know names.
Good night, Kansas, Memphis. Kansas.
Night.
I am so cottonmouth today. I'm so dry from being out in those fields today. It's not rude. It's 10 o'clock, and if you need to go, you can certainly go. I thank you so much for joining us, though. Hit the thumb on the way out.
Oh,
Thumbs up.
is that Monica or Eric with Bland's?
Mm.
Ryan is not into gangster rap. Lisa is. Ryan likes to listen to, what does he call it? Outlaw country.
Oh, like
Willie
Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash.
Look at Mr. Yogi Oliphar. He's not even here and he gets his 2 cents in. Yes, I like Eminem and I like Tupac or Biggie. That's a toss-up. I think I would go with Biggie and what's her name? Faith Hill? Faith Hill did not a shout-out, a tribute with all the other rappers. But I do like Tupac also.
My boys were really into Tupac.
Yeah. I love Snoop Dogg too. The shizzle.
And I'll leave it at that. I had a student one time, thought I would relate to her by saying "Fizzizzle, man," and I got in trouble. I didn't know. I was just trying to relate to her.
Let's just put it this way. Ryan gets in the truck when I've been in it and driving to work, and he's like, click.
Yes.
And me, I've got like stuff on.
If one of the boys drive my car and I get in, I'm like, ah,
Yeah.
because they've got it turned all the way up and they've got something on.
Although I will say there's a Justin Bieber song, and I've mentioned it before, that is like my other guilty pleasure. It's the one where my mama don't like you and she likes everyone.
Yeah.
I do like that melody and I will sing that out loud. Not proud. Not proud at all, but I love that song.
You're a Bieber believer?
For that song.
That song.
Plus, I think he also has mental health issues, so that's where.
It's a little. You wear it a little on the cuff there.
Yep, the shizzle. It's what Thomas Lane Ranch said. For shizzle, put it on a tee.
Put it on a tee. See what I've started? I need to get a T-shirt that just says hashtag put it on a tee. That's what I need to do. You've got a question there.
No.
You can answer it.
Nope. I'm not a hunter, nor do I plan to go out and do it. It's not my thing. I'm okay with processing animals on the farm. However, I do not want to go out and hunt game. The one thing I will say is that I will fish. And I remember one of my fondest memories is being about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile from the campsite. And we camped all the time because, like I said, we lived in Queens, New York. And so we would go upstate New York and I literally would catch a fish and not take it off the line and then drag it all the way up to the campsite for my father to take off. And my father would say, Lisa, it's dead. You can't do this.
Still.
And he would explain it to me like, Lisa, that's wrong. You can't do that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, can you take it off the hook so I can go down and go fish again? But yeah, I'll fish and I'll do the same thing. I'll toss it over to Ryan and tell him take it off the hook.
Yeah.
Because I always hurt him when I take it off the hook. And
yeah.
I just never cared enough. I'm going to be honest. I never cared enough to try and do it better. I always had somebody where I said, take it off the hook, throw him back, or we took him home and that's it.
Right.
But I like ice fishing. We've done that.
See, I think I would enjoy the atmosphere of ice fishing. I would be like Anne Margaret in Grumpy Old Men, where I would love to just sit there and participate and then like hug the fish and throw it back.
Yeah.
But I would still feel bad that it's been hooked.
I have to tell you, there were so many times we went ice fishing in Connecticut and we had a blast. I mean, even when I was a kid, we used to go ice skating when we were a younger family and Nick was little. We'd go snowshoeing. We'd do all that stuff. I remember days of Nick, like as a little kid, laying on the ice in the snow, peering down the hole, waiting for a fish.
Oh.
And I love it. I love it.
Oh, wrong one. It jumped on me. Here we
Good
go.
night, Plans.
Good night, Blans. So, Lisa, what's a question you'd like to be asked but haven't been asked tonight? Lisa, will you go to HOCO with me?
To where?
HOCO. Homecoming. You go to
Homecoming?
prom. You go to prom with me.
I will.
Okay.
I'd love to.
Thank
Didn't
you.
it already pass?
Prom should be in May.
Okay.
Homecoming is in September.
Okay, good.
Okay. But what is one question you'd like to be asked but haven't been asked yet tonight? It's a tongue twister.
Let's see.
I'm so cottonmouth tonight.
Yeah.
Hi, Tina Ladybug.
I'm looking to see if my husband hasn't. Oh no, he's just walking in. I don't know. I guess if somebody was trying to figure out like
It's so open-ended. It's hard to know what direction to go with it.
it is, but I think because we're friendly with Michael, you know what I mean? I get an idea of it in a way. I think it would be, what does somebody not know about me? Or what? Green Acre said, Lisa, why am I the only one asking you questions? LOL.
There's been a few others, although I do like Baroque's idea of fishing is just in a lawn chair with the cooler and her iced tea.
I love that.
I like
I love that. I would say like something that people don't know about me.
Well, I think he's asking then, what is something people don't know about you?
A lot of people don't realize that I'm a licensed mental health and addiction specialist. A lot of people don't realize that I like to crochet.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't realize that I have a granddaughter.
I didn't know that.
And my son is married. I don't want to give any more info on that.
No.
For my own stuff. And I think the biggest thing is I know like a lot of the folks who follow our channel or follow our lives know that I grew up in Queens, New York, and then we lived in Connecticut, then North Carolina, and then South Dakota. A lot of people don't realize that when they hear like, oh, Queens, New York, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're homesteading. I think that's a big one.
So like me, you get around.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
And this one's from Sarah.
Oh, you just have one up there. I didn't answer.
Oh,
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'll hop back and then we'll get to Sarah.
Farm equipment for this time of year in South Dakota.
The
side by side. That was the best investment, hands down, that we have ever made for ourselves. We only have 2 acres. However, I'm over 50. Ryan is approaching it, and being able to do projects down in the back part of the property or at the barns and not having to make 7 million trips back and forth has been priceless. So instead of making all those trips, like when we did the chicken coop, we walk back and forth with our hands full in buckets and all that stuff. The side by side, we pile it all in, we drive it back, we put it away. And again, for winter, bringing buckets down to the cooney pigs on the back part of the property has been really helpful because the hose isn't working. So love it.
We would love to get one.
Yeah. We did a 0% thing. So it's the only reason why we have it. Oh.
So Sarah does want to know when we're going to come down to Oklahoma, have a ladies' night.
When you come to Iowa or South Dakota?
Yeah. We haven't really left the farm, A, because of my health, and B, because somebody has to take care of the animals. And
same here.
The closest family member that we have to help take care of our stuff, I mean, they work so hard. I'm talking, he takes care of thousands and thousands and thousands of pigs every day. And I don't want him to have to worry about my turkeys or my chickens or the dogs. And I have a blind dog. There's just too much responsibility for me to up and leave right now. And I usually don't travel without my husband. So we're kind of homebodies here on the homestead lately.
Yep.
But my door is always open.
Same here, same here. And Nick at Arizona Highland Homestead, he's saying goodnight, but he said that he thought it would be that or a snowblower. And I just wanted to say we have the side-by-side, and we made sure we bought it with a snow plow on it.
Oh, nice.
And it also has a winch. And the reason why we did that is we have a very elderly neighbor who is amazing. And when we first moved in, he was plowing the driveway with his tractor and all that. And we wanted to take over that for him. So between the winch for pulling buildings and the snowplow and all that stuff, it's paid for itself, as they say.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, so Blue Collar Homestead said she finally asked a question. My favorite state is the state of denial, but that's another show.
That's a hard question. It's a hard question because I enjoy Connecticut, where we lived in the tri-state area, where Massachusetts and New York met Connecticut. It was called the Icebox of Connecticut, and we had a 1938 Sears kit house. And that was our first home we bought together, and that's where we raised our family. And so there's a lot of good memories there. And then we lived in North Carolina, and the weather was fabulous. And I met some really great friends, like my friend April down there. And then New York and Queens was where I met Lisa Colovi. And then now we're in South Dakota. I have to say that South Dakota is my favorite. And I'll say that not because we live here, but because the scenery is like nothing I ever saw. Because when we lived in those areas, so when we lived in Connecticut, we would go, of course, to all over New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, all the time. But it was similar. It was beautiful, but similar. Then we were in North Carolina, and there was North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and aside from Savannah, Georgia, which is to die for. And when I say North Carolina, I was on the western part of the state, not where Andale is, which is to die for. I've never heard of it. I'm sorry, never been there, but I've heard it's amazing. So I'm going to say South Dakota just because I'm blown away by the preservation of our rights. I'm blown away by the people, and I'm blown away by the scenery.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Here's the most important question of the night.
Oh, Daz, it's because you're not a lady. But you know what, Daz? If you wear...
Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah, dude looks like a lady. So, dude, if you wear high heels, some fishnet stockings, and a wig, I would totally have you on Ladies Night. You can come on Ladies Night in my channel anytime.
I would agree. He'd be like the Charlie to our angels. Oh, look, Daz had a typo. He almost coked on his drink.
Oh my gosh, you coked on your drink?
And then he's like, choked. Yeah, fantails. Now we know.
Wow. Well, if you coked on your drink, you'll be coming to see me soon.
High as a kite. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm dropping the chat link one more time if anybody wants to come up. But I've really enjoyed my time with Lisa here today for our Country Mama Quickie. I think this has been fun. And everybody was like, it's not going to be 10 minutes. And here we are at 53 minutes.
Oh, my word.
And it's been a great night.
Oh, Jesse from Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa is here. And he said, but tonight I might identify as a lady.
Identify. If my husband's truck can identify as a tree.
Maybe I'll talk.
Anything as you want.
Maybe I'll try to talk Mr. Yogi Hollow Farm into this.
Oh, somebody wants Daz just to read books.
Wait.
He'd have a good voice for just reading books. He can do a read over.
Didn't want that big frozen Coke typo. Daz, I have frozen Cokes now more than I ever had in my life, just for you.
I had one the other day.
I love them. And I was told put a little bit of cherry freezy in there with it.
Yes. Or if you like your frozen Coke, have them put a little bit of ice cream in the bottom first and then the frozen Coke.
Wow.
They won't know how to charge you. Just have them charge you for a small ice cream and then your drink on top.
I had texted Daz when we were going to Wyoming one day, and they had a big sign that was out of order for the frozen Coke.
Oh no.
And I was like,
The
no.
humanity.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
humanity.
Exactly. Oh, Green Acre, we love you guys too.
Good night. We love you all. That's wonderful. Good night, Blue Collar.
Good night. This was so much fun.
It was. And I think probably since people are getting ready for bed and it's 10:30, and just so you guys know, I chose it for 9:30 because there are so many lives. And we didn't want to run into any lives, and we just kind of wanted it to just be a quick little late night session. And I hope you guys had fun. Lisa, I hope you had fun. My friend, I think this was a lot of fun, just you and I.
It
And
was a lot of fun.
And again, guys, if you want to have a quickie with Country Mama, just email me. My info is in the About section on my YouTube. I got my community page today. I don't know how to use it. I put a picture up and it was cut in third and there was nothing there. So I'll do it another time.
I can help you with that. I had somebody help me.
Okay. Sounds good.
And,
So everybody show up next week. I believe next week. Who do I have next week? I have Michael and Sarah from the Green Acre. It's my first threesome.
Ooh.
It's going to be a threesome quickie. I believe they're next week. And I believe after that, we'll be having Ormsby Farm. We'll be having Casey.
Nice.
So thank you guys. We're going to go ahead. We're going to wrap it up. I know I could talk forever, but thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you so much. And everybody else, good night. Mwah, mwah. Show up Wednesday morning for our coffee chat, and I will share with everybody what happened today that I got to take something off of my bucket list. I had so much fun today. And
well, thanks for having me.
That. So thank you, Lisa. Good night, everybody. Love you all. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to Lisa. Hit the thumbs up. And I love you guys. Bye.
I love you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.